So I'll start off with an easy question. Where is the central front in the war on terror?
Well, I think the enemy ought to have a lot to say about that, and the fact is that Osama bin Laden has made very clear that the central front in the war on terrorism is in Iraq. Hey, Osama bin Laden said that Iraq is the central battlefront in the war against terror. That's why it's so critical that we are doing so much better, thanks in large part to John McCain's guts in saying that what the Bush administration was doing there wasn't working, and that led to the surge, which is now working.
Have you taken a pad and pencil and figured out how many times Barack Obama has actually flip-flopped on Iraq?
Well, it's a real serious question, because it seems to me that this is not just kind of normal political flip-flop back and forth, but really the judgment here is, who do we want of these two people, John McCain or Barack Obama, to be president, to be commander-in-chief? And to shade your position based on the time, apparently, of the campaign. He was sending a message to the voters in the Democratic primaries: elect me as president. First day, I'm going to call in the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, order him to start moving 1 to 2 brigades out of Iraq every month, regardless of what's happening on the ground, basically saying it can't be won. And I guess the consequences of surrender or losing it are we can take it. If we had done what Senator Obama wanted us to do and pulled out of Iraq, today Iranian-backed extremists and al-Qaeda would basically be in charge of Iraq. Obama seems to be saying you got to lose the war in Iraq to win the war in Afghanistan. Senator Obama essentially has taken a position that we have to lose. We have to retreat and lose in Iraq to win in Afghanistan. We don't have that luxury. You can't choose your battlefronts here. I think about World War II. We have to win in both places, just like we couldn't pull out of Europe in our fight against the Nazis to just concentrate on Japan because they attacked us at Pearl Harbor. This is as if Roosevelt said during World War II, well, all we can do is try to defeat the Japanese in the Asia-Pacific region. We're going to forget about the Nazis in Europe. You can't do that then, and you can't do it today. We had to win both for our security and our freedom.
Ambassador Holbrooke, having been here this morning, he talked about Iran. He talked about your candidate's position being to the right of that of President Bush, that if indeed that McCain would be willing to go to war with Iran.
John McCain is always going to know when to be tough and when to be accommodating, and I think he has a very clear opinion, which I share. The best way to achieve peace sometimes is to prepare for war, but John McCain will secure a peaceful world as president because he's strong.
Okay.